It is that time, Mountaineer Nation. I am going to pick the winner of the Charles Wesley Godwin tickets, two of them tonight at Stage AE. It's going to be a Mountaineer rally that will lead into a backyard brawl Saturday in Pittsburgh. The Mountaineers winning last year's game, but a lot of pressure to win this one. Imagine the vibes 1 and 2 out of conference play, only an FCS win. Yeah, you win the Big 12, you're still in the playoff. That's what Brown will sell. But I imagine most of the climb trusters will jump off that mountain and will no longer be trusting the climb. So a big deal for the Mountaineers. We did an actual backyard brawl preview show that you knew we would. Eaton Bach and I on Mountaineer Report with former Pitt Panther Johnny Patrician, who's also a colleague of mine in the Pittsburgh media scene, as we talked everything brawl, from how important the game is to be played. How do you make this a national big deal again? Because it's on freaking ESPN2. The future of these programs, the keys to this game, how different Pitt is this year versus last year, even though some former alums like Beanie Bishop thinks it's the same team. It's not. If you watched any film, this will be different. I do think the Mountaineers will still win, though. More pressure on them. Pitt has not seen Garrett Green. Only a few plays last year, was the backup the year before. So I do think this is a West Virginia win. I do think they have the more talented roster. They got to get a pass rush, though. Their secondary got to be better. If those things don't happen, Pitt easily could win this, even though they've taken advantage of a bit of an easy schedule to this point. But without any further ado, I'm not going to make this a talk show here. I'm now going to pick the winner out of this hat. This is WV Sports Now hat. I'm all geared up for this. I am in my garage, but as you can see, it's a real nice day behind me, and it'll be awesome at Stage E in the North Shore. That's the scene of the crime, potentially, if the Mountaineers get the win on the road, because that's right near Acrisure Stadium. It's funny to me that Narduzzi and Pitt even allowed this to happen. Scheduling quirks, obviously, but I'm sure he's secretly mad, and certainly will be really mad when he sees the pageantry and Charles Wesley Godwin show up with a Mountaineer jersey, probably a Garrett Green jersey, and if West Virginia wins. He doesn't like when these things happen, but it's going to be a West Virginia fest. Regardless of the percentage for Saturday, it'll be a West Virginia fest for sure on Friday. And I now, without any further ado, I want to make sure I get some of these names correct, because I do have them written down. Okay, so I have that down. I wanted to make sure. Yeah, so I got a bunch of these. I want to make sure they're written correctly. Okay. Got a few in there. Want to make sure they're written correctly here. Okay. And also, I do want to tell you guys, there's only a few pieces of paper that you probably can see in here, because not all of you that entered did it correctly. So we got a decent amount, but I required screenshots. I required you to comment. So if you commented and didn't send any screenshots, or you sent screenshots and didn't comment, nah. These are free tickets here, guys. This is basically $100. I'm not going to tell you how I got these, whether or not I paid the 100, but this is a free situation for you here. You're not required. I didn't make you sign up for the hauler or spend any money here. This is going to be free to you. So it was a quick thing to do it right. But we do have some of you that did it right. For sure. So let me throw this around. Let's see what happens. And let me not look. Okay, I have a name. Okay, and it is Taylor Clark. So Taylor Clark, I will give you, to prove myself here, I have it down as Taylor. So Taylor Clark, I believe it's Taylor Clark and not Clark Taylor, but regardless, this is, I will DM you and prove this as well. But I have this in there as Taylor, but Taylor Clark, you are the winner. So congratulations. You get to be a winner regardless of what the Mountaineers do. And if nothing else, hope for a really rocking solid game to get this game back on the mothership instead of ESPN2. So have fun at Charles Wesley Godwin. Have fun at the game. And I'm covering it, so I can't give you anything more you're probably looking for that Let's Go Mountaineers. I cannot do that. I am covering the game, but I'll let you say it, and nonetheless, have fun at the concert.